Hello, friends. We are starting our 86th session of Organized Self Employment Ministry and Budget for Self Employment Government Job in our life. Adjustment by democracy, working in private sector as well as become self-employed government job servant, and taking fiscal credit salary and doing little duty in the population what we have in six unborn family, six president house unborn, which is control of one president house, which we have from the beginning. So let us start our session under the guidance of me, Amit Kumar Jha, Sardapur, Lona Road, Darbhanga, Bihar, India, pin code 847407, mobile number 63973601717, India, and email address for the communication of any type and exchange of literatures of Organized Self-Employment Ministry, Self-Employment Government Job, with how, when, where, all these things. OSEMB office 2001 at the rate of gmail.com. Communication OSEMB office 2001 at the rate of gmail.com, which will directly reach to me and I can communicate to me. For this I have taken session Organized Self-Employment Ministry budget session 1 to 84. You can download, you can subscribe, you can understand the literature of Organized Self-Employment Ministry by listening my sessions which I have taken. So in room number 1 to 6 that I call President House, room number 1 to 6, which is under control of the main President House, 26 January 1950 in India. So first is Shiv Puran, which is having 12 Jyotir Mandir and 175 crore Jyotir Mandir, accompanied by it Pushpanjali, Aarti and Enchanting of Truth on Literums book, which is written by me, which is being sold in the market. Vishnu President House number 2, Vishnu Puran, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, Amit Puran, 12 Jyotir Mandir, 175 crore, Vishnu Lakshmi, Ram, Sita, Krishna, Radha, Amita Vilasha Mandir, Pushpanjali, Aarti, Enchanting of Truth on Literums mantra. President House 3, ISBN Puran, Brahma Saraswati Puran, Law Education Puran, that is starting from Truth on Literums, ISBN number 8190186002X, ISBN number 8190186402X, copyright number 954/03/CUL, and 12 Sanatan Dham, Book of Hindu Religion, Jyotir Book of Hindu Religion, ISBN certificate, and 12 materialistic book, Bharat Ratna, Padam Shri, Padam Vibhushan, and Nobel Prize writers of Hindus who have working here and worked here, and 175 crore all subject book of Hindus. Pushpanjali Aarti, Enchanting of Truth on Literums mantra. Rashtrapati Bhavan number 4, Adi Shakti Jagdamba Rashtrapati Bhavan, that is Adi Shakti Jagdamba President House, the Durga Sapsati, and Devi Bhagwat President House, 12 Jyotir Mandir of Adi Shakti Jagdamba, 175 crore Jyotir Mandir of Adi Shakti Jagdamba, and 12 materialistic book of Hindu women, Bharat Ratna, Padam Shri, Padam Vibhushan, and 174 materialistic book of of north, south, east, west, central India in the women. This president house is for women. Here husband have non-veto power and women have full veto power on the women issue. President house number 5, that is Mithila Varshkrit, north, south, east, west, central India Varshkrit, and the 100 Upanishad, 4 Vedas and 18 Puranas, 7 lakh village Shadjayad Varshkrit, Pushpanjali Aarti, enchanting of truth only trumps mantra with this ISBN certificate. Present house number 6, which is Hindu government, She government, and time husband, time wife, which is starting from 31st August 1946 when the British government sends the order for self-rule, and then formation of 2nd September 1946 to 15 August 1947, the self-rule government shadow certificate, and then 26 January 1950 constitution with 299 member, and then election commission of India, that is self-earning, self-work, certain caste, certain fiscal credit per month sworn. Election commission of India, who has certified the MPs and MLAs from 1950 till 2021, all, and coming years all shadow certificate, Pushpanjali Aarti and enchanting of truth only trumps mantras. We also uniformly start in organized manner. Right of pension, fundamental right. Right of pension after 14 years for self-earning, self-income, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month showing to certain office, fundamental right. Direct link to ministry and budget. Preamble wise organized employed, preamble wise organized self-employed. We should also establish every 5 years self-earning, self-income, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month sworn. Finance Commission of India to look after the direct welfare of we all self-employed between 0 to 18 years if required, and 18 to 58 years to we all, and after retirement for the human capital formation. Then we should also make Election Commission of India self-earning, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month sure Election Commission of India by engrossing the Amit kumar Jhaism by understanding democracy. Then we should have 3 budget system, annual budget 100 ministry, railway budget 1 ministry, and organized self-employment ministry and budget. Now let us start our 85 session by engrossing that point and emphasize that point in this session, as I have emphasized in between the organized self-employment ministry session 1 to 84. This is 85th session, and you can purchase my book Truth on Terms. I have made Labour Party of India with fist of the hand, which is working on this principle that we should become self-employed government job servant. How? We have to just change our angle of understanding of democracy from 31st August 1946 when the British government self-rule document comes, because India is overpopulated country which is having 33 crore population in 1947. Now it is reaching 120 to 130 crore population. Employment is the basic requirement of one and all. What we developed our system was according to the requirement of that time, which was in 1947, and we passed our time in very good manner in 1950s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010, 2020s, and now it is 2021, and we are seeing that I have been working from this line for making this system, because what is there, employment is the basic criteria by which we enter into the materialistic world. Our requirements are easy, like proper job, which is possible on 2 level, if we have the capital, and according to that we start our business. But 70% of the people are lacking in the capital and that much resource which is required for running good business. In that circumstances, we have to take the ministerial benefit which is available through the direct welfare. I have tried to organize this ministerial benefit on the basis of the organized system, which is a part of the civilization, because organized democracy is the part of the civilization on which it is trying to develop the system of this. So on that basis, the democracy is having these types of requirements, because what is there, we all have the photo election identity card from the Election Commission of India through the Parliament of India, which has been uniformly accepted by all the political party. But Labour Party of India, and with the fist of the hand and truth only trumps, is trying to generate employment uniformity among all political parties. Because as we are 18 years old, we are thinking that what we will do. The studies part, the educational certificate, schools and colleges is our part, and we are moving with that. But now the population is too much, and touch wood, on that level we have to generate direct welfare administrative measure on the ministerial part, because when we are generating on the ministerial part, we are able to direct touch with the political manager of different political parties who are interested in doing politics on the uniformity of this. For this, I have made employment equilibrium point for 70% of the population below 30,000 per month earner and 30,000 per month above rupees earner for those who are 30% of the total population who are above that, so that the uniformity between the vote system also come and understanding develop. We have to understand in our mind that we are belonging from the 6th Rashtrapati Bhavan, which is under the control of one Rashtrapati Bhavan, when we will signature it per month on that. From the day it is taking the equilibrium point of understanding, because until and unless we will not understand democratic equilibrium, we will not be becoming able to vote bank, and we will not be able to collaborate with the political parties, because on the administrative level and understanding is required for that. Therefore, 6 unborn Rashtrapati Bhavan, I have tried to take interference when I wrote this book on 31st August 2001. I took birth on 30 April 1975, and since then, after that, I had a lot of thinking on this matter, that what we can do in the modern context of the society, where modernity and moving with the technology as well as moving with the ancient and traditional time. So I wrote the book Truth Only Trumps for Uniformity, and started organized democratic worship between 31st August to 11th September with 6 ideal of the 6 unborn god and goddess in court martial, and Shiva Parvati, that is welfare power, which is having 100% civilization, Vishnu Lakshmi, which is Ram Sita, which is Krishna Radha, which is Amita Vilasa, 100% civilization, Brahma Sashad, which is ISBN Puran of all our Hindu libraries of all subject for the development, having full civilization. Then Adi Shakti Jagdamba and non-veto husband welfare, that is Adi Shakti Jagdamba and Durga, and non-veto Shiva, and family and non-veto welfare. 100% civilization is united Varshkrit god and goddess, that is Surya Chandrama, Navagraha, Dharmantri, Kuber, Dasodikpal, Sargan, Saptarishi, and many god and goddess in the Varshkrit mentioned, and puja we are doing 100% sovereignty, and from this 100% I joined in court martial land 20 into 5, it became 100%, and then I took 16 points divided into 6 parts. 16.66 into 6 is equal to 100%, so that the government, Hindu government tertiary, that is time husband, time wife, can come and work on the organized self-employment ministry, because everyone will be busy in their optional work. In that circumstances, 100% work is required on the government level, because self-employment government job system we are adopting from 31st August 2001, and 6 unborn family from 16 February 2002, and continuously session is going on. Automatically, per month fiscal credit, salary, housing loan, ministerial benefit, pension, gratuity, provident fund, dearness allowance. For this, lot of document is required, and vote bank is also required for the political party, because we have unity in diversity, multi-political party system. Adjustment of this system was required, because on that level I started making public opinion on a democratic level, so that the understanding can be developed between the people who are becoming human capital and who are already human capital, and coordination can be done. Therefore, a organized bridge of human capital for promotion was prepared between the self-earning, self-income, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month, so on, below 30,000, and self-earning, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month, so on, who are above per month 30,000 per month earner, and automatically promotion by the administrative system of democracy. The political party main role we have seen between 31st December 1885 to 31st August 1946, and after that we entered into interim government. Then individually we political party started doing our session, which is good thing. But now the uniformity of employment is required, because it is not the problem of one, and it cannot be solved out in one, because I have tried to take the help of socialism matter on that, because society is related. When we are talking of society, something we are lacking of from our part. In capitalism, we can purchase the thing, or we can pay that thing according to the qualification, according to our will. But in socialism, we keep the help of the society. Here the population is adjusted in that manner. But what is there? We die. When we die, the people who is managing this is not able to cope up with that, and then the other population still toward the capitalism. And this, who is the sufferer? The employment is the sufferer. The one who want employment is the sufferer. So I have tried to put uniformity on one boundary level, that is direct documented path through the organized democratic documented economy of 6 unborn family, to direct reach to the prime minister office and chief minister office and political president office. The work is optional in the organized self-employment ministry, through the organized self-employment ministry, and through the political parties. The ideology we have to keep, the vote bank we have to keep, we have to save on our self-interest, and on the country levels we have to keep the organized self-employment ministry budget full on, so that we can be able to get fiscal credit salary per month. And every 5 years, self-earning, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit finance commission can be made, and it will automatically increase that, because we started our journey in 1947, and that time equilibrium point of employment was 20 to 55 rupees, which has now reached to 30,000 to 30,000 in above per month earner of standard earner, individually, in the capitalist, also in the socialist form, and in the mixed form. So here political party interference is coming in that way as a senior. On the other hand, I have tried to change the system on the public outlook of understanding, where what we are doing, it is okay, it is good, and it is ideal form. But if we want to help our brothers who are coming up, We are already established with our car, our home, our all the establishment, what we can do 100% from it. But the newcomers who are coming in the generation for the sustainable development, they are sometimes overpowered by the experience of the above, because what is there in the in our system, we try to win over the juniors. In that circumstances, the suffering comes to the employment. Employment is affected badly, because then we kick them out from the job. In that circumstances, second, we are not getting the options of the new job. If we are joining the Labour Party of India and fist of the hand and making a public opinion on the uniformity, the fiscal credit table which I am holding in all the session of Organized Self-Employment Ministry in budget session 1 to the 84, and this is 85 session, it is giving a uniformity to all political parties. We are free also, and we are adopting that we are in room number 1 to 6, that is President House 1 to 6 in Court Martial Lane, that on from the village level, because that is why I put Panchayat into Sarjayat, because in Panchayat we have 5 family already from the ancient time, and regularly the Mukhyas are deciding the any problem in the society. One family is of Shiv Parvati welfare power, one family is of Vishnu Lakshmi, or you can say Ram Sita, or you can say Krishna Radha, or you can say Amita Vilasa, or you can say Lamani. One family is of Brahma Saraswati, or you can say law education, or you can say ISBN Puran of Brahma and Saraswati. One family is of Adi Shakti Jagadamba, non-veto power woman, and non-veto and veto power welfare. And when they are becoming wife husband, then 50-50 power division on the family level, as Adi Shakti Jagadamba, who is living in President House 4, is being married by their parents and guardian to the President House 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, as it has been tradition from the ancient time in Hindus, from the ancient time. Then on this level, similarly in the verse I have put, and each truthful path have been put. If anyone wants at 18 years start their self-career, automatically they, with the educational certificate, complete means +2 level or in first year of graduation, automatically they shift to the Organized Self-Employment Ministry by joining and start the career. The senior of the Organized Self-Employment will be for 18 year will be 32 year, for 32 year will be 46 year Organized Self-Employed, and for 46 year 58 year organization, and for 58 years 70 years organizations, for 78 year, so for 70 year 80 and 90 years will be senior. And the pension, as we will show, self-earning, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month, it will be after completing 18 years. Suppose we have any eventuality death in the household and the family members has put, because at the time when we are 0 to 18, we are not knowing what is right and what is wrong. Automatically parent and guardians are looking after us, and they want that we should settle when we become senior. So automatically they are putting us in self-earning, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month work, which is just a path where we are signaturing and we are taking the money for our human capital development and doing self-employment government what work is provided. Then at 18 years we are a little bit mature, and per month we are showing self-earning, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month through the fiscal credit table. And then on that fiscal credit in bill, if any loan or anything is required, on that fiscal credit salary it is being set. And then 32 it become pension, and then on 32 18 pension and 32 pension is attached. Suppose 100 is 18 pension, 200 rupees is the 2-year pension, so 200 rupees become. And then we start our third human capital formation between 32 to 46 year, and per month we are showing self-earning, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit through the fiscal credit table with educational certificate and continuous. Suppose in the third phase of the human capital formation between 32 to 46, we are earning 300 rupees. So in the earlier phase pension we are getting 200, so 300 plus 200 it is becoming 500 pension at 46 years. In the meanwhile our responsibility is also increasing, like daughters, sons are there, so marriages and other things are there. We are already in 72 society through the organized self-employment ministry, because in 175 crore mandir of 6 court martial range I have tried to put all the live colors in that on the working level by taking 12 toppers from that mandir and putting in front in the 6 Rashtrapati one by putting their names under the guidance of Amit Kumar Jha, who built 31st August on the equilibrium 31st August 1946 and took birth on 30 April 1975, and seeing the present status of politics, entered into the politics on 31st August 2001, and then 6 unborn family on 31st on the 16th February 2002 in 6 unborn family, and then continuation of that. So on that level I put, and then that 46 year will become 500 pension, and then again we will start our work of self-employment government job by self-earning, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month showing, and we will reach to 58 year. 58 year is our uniform retirement age in the self-employment government job. Now 500 pension we are getting already regularly, and apart from this, suppose this fourth phase we are getting 700 salary, so 700 plus 500, by the time we will retire it will become fiscal credit 1200 rupees. So 1200 fiscal credit salary will be permanent, and continuation we will be become senior of the juniors who are coming up 18, 32, 46, 58 years. We have already 6 Rashtrapati Bhavan, Kailasam Rashtrapati Bhavan, Baikundam Rashtrapati Bhavan, or you can say Chirsagar Dham Rashtrapati Bhavan. Then you can say, then after that in court martial and Satyadam Rashtrapati Bhavan, then Adi Shakti Jagdamba Dham Rashtrapati Bhavan, then is united God and Goddess Dham Rashtrapati and government Dham Rashtrapati. Now professionally also you see Kailasam Rashtrapati Bhavan for politics, Baikundam Rashtrapati Bhavan for the business and for the banking, the Satyadam Rashtrapati Bhavan for the law, or you can say education, or you can say teaching, or you can say for the any types of editor work, reporting work, or you can say lawyer work. So we have third Rashtrapati Bhavan, second Rashtrapati Bhavan, also chartered accountants and other type of commercial work we are doing in that. Then the fourth Rashtrapati Bhavan for Hindu women who have been developing self-reliant also, and under the guardianship of that, and individually veto power can also be utilized by the women. And then fifth Rashtrapati Bhavan is a truth savior where individual profession, because population is just now population is 120 to 130 crore population for becoming human capital, so automatically all are not knowing, and how much attentive we know very well. So on that level individual professionals have been given, but individually we cannot make political party or we cannot make public opinion on large level. We have to cope up with the society, and when we are coping with the price also get reduced, because jointly when we are working automatically price reduces and work become easier, because we try to team up ourselves, and one who has merit in one will try to support the other, and other has also merit in other, he tries to support in that. So in that way I have tried to make up teamwork with all political parties on the understanding of organized democracy. And then we have government ministry, because one permanent employees set in that who will look after the constitutional framework on which we uniformly signature, because when we are moving in society we are moving in freestyle, and in democracy our mouth is open and our ideas are open, then only we have the court martial signatures which we are giving in the government of India. On that level only we can be controlled, that if we try to touch the other who is suffering can pinpoint that this is the court martial range which we have crossed, and then why should not be court martial. On that level the compromise can be made, and automatically life can be moved smoother. Because when we are moving on the direct path, we are thinking that we are sovereign, other is not, and the problem is start in the administration. This is the administration of 120 crore and 800 crore population all over world in our mind and in our organized setup. We have already seniors political parties members and politicians who have been working in this field. But this is new system, because my thinking is that if we are organizing the self-employment government job, automatically funding is coming from the government side, and each one of the member is becoming human capital through the freedom. Only compulsion is that we are giving the court martial range signature that if we try to cross the limit, which is clearly uniformly explained in the one page, that right of pension should be fundamental right of pension should be after 14 years for self-funding self-income, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month or fundamental right of pension after 14 years for self-earning, self-income, certain cash, certain fiscal permanent or fundamental, direct link to ministry and budget. We should be preamble wise organized employed, preamble wise organized self-employed. That preamble wise organized employed, preamble wise organized self-employed word is directly under in the hand of Prime Minister, the political party president nationally and state-wise. And we should have three budget system: annual budget for a ministry which is from 1860, railway budget one ministry which is from 1860, and now we are making, due to our population and employment problem, the organized self-employment government job. And in that uniformity we are getting self-employment government job, because we are setting our system according to that. So automatically political managers who will be, as we have the vote bank already, we have for last 75 years we have the vote bank, because we are the lover of casteism and brahmanism, the kshatriyism, the shudraism and vaishyaism, all types of four system which has been coming from the, we have already, apart from this we have sub caste also. So on that level I have tried to put the various ideas in that. On that level employment can be generated from the minus corner to the direct ministry, and human capital formation is with us, means both the blessing of the sun rays and the blessing of the moon rays is in that. Apart from this, six pair Rashtrapati Bhavan is our father and mother, which we have organized way worshipping between 31st August to 11th September and 16th February to 26th February. Apart from this, Sab Rashtrapati Bhavan also is coming from this, individually Shiv Rashtrapati Bhavan and individually Parvati Rashtrapati Bhavan. That is in English, Welfare Rashtrapati Bhavan and Power Rashtrapati Bhavan. Then individually Vishnu Rashtrapati Bhavan, that is Prabhu Rashtrapati Bhavan, and Lakshmi Rashtrapati Bhavan, that is the Mani Rashtrapati Bhavan, and the Live Rashtrapati Bhavan, that is Ram or Krishna or Amit Rashtrapati Bhavan, or Lakshmi or Sita or Radha Rashtrapati Bhavan. Then Brahma Rashtrapati Bhavan and Saraswati Rashtrapati Bhavan individually, Sab Rashtrapati Bhavan, and then Law Rashtrapati Bhavan and Education Rashtrapati Bhavan, and ISBN Brahma Rashtrapati Bhavan, ISBN Saraswati Rashtrapati Bhavan individually. Then Adi Shakti Jagdamba, all forms Durga Rashtrapati Bhavan, and Adi Shakti Jagdamba non-veto husband Shiva Rashtrapati Bhavan, and then family Rashtrapati Bhavan, and the then veto family Rashtrapati Bhavan, and non-veto husband non-veto welfare Rashtrapati Bhavan. Then and the truth savior Rashtrapati Bhavan and truth savior reception, that is individually Shori Chandrama Navagrah Dhanvantri Kubel Dasodikpal Vishkarma Chitragupta Saptarishi and all god and goddess Rashtrapati Bhavan, and their wife better half Rashtrapati Bhavan. And then the government is Sri Rashtrapati, which we have already, and we have made it 16.66 in Labour Party of India and Fest of the Rashtrapati Bhavan, that is time husband Rashtrapati Bhavan, time wife Rashtrapati Bhavan. On this basis we will move the society. Marriages as we will like, according to average we can do. all the system is same in this. Only thing we have changed the thinking, that when we were going for finding job, in that circumstances we are already human capital from 18 years, and when we are working in the private sector we are taking double salary, and the employer in the private sector is knowing that one fiscal credit salary is coming from their from their political party by the self-earning, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit swing. This only I am trying to convince that it is not like that any political party is going to be harmed in that, as our political development is going on, because we are giving our best in the part of our civilization as much as possible. We have to feel that God and Goddess are living in our form in the Rashtrapati Bhavan, uh, 1 to 6, present house 1 to 6 in 6 and 1 form. Welfare power, that is Shiv Parvati Rashtrapati Bhavan. Blessing is there. Vaikund or Chir Sagar President House, that is Vishnu Lakshmi, Prabhu Lakshmi, Ram Sita, Krishna, Amita Vilasa. Live money blessing is with us. Brahma, that is law education, that is ISB and Puran. Law education, Brahma, Brahmani, blessing, Rashtrapati Bhavan, blessing is with Adi Shakti, Jagadamba, and non-veto Shiva, that is family and non-veto welfare, family veto and non-veto welfare blessing with what? Each united worship, truth saviors, blessing is with us, and the government is blessing with us. We have to make the system. Money is not a problem is of uniformity by the signature per month. That is why political managers will counsel us and convince us. Rest I am doing from the session Organized Self-Employment Ministry 1 to 84. This is 85th session, on which I am clearing the various types of doubt in the session, so that when we are living in this, we are becoming human capital. Means if anyone is asking what we want to become, we are becoming human capital, and we are focusing on our profession which we want to develop. Automatically is the answer. For this per month fiscal credit salary is coming, because no one will ask, because it is uniformity, as we have railway ticket uniform system all over India and all over the world. Airways uniform system, what ticket one rich is purchasing, that value is for the poor person also if he is purchasing. So here also employment on the educational certificate, when we all political party on the uniform level, on the basis of Jhaism, Amit Kumar Jhaism is doing this, automatically we are making a uniform system on that, so that the development can be done and proceedings of the parliament can also go, and the vote bank system we can work on the materialistic way, and movement can be smooth and democratic progress can be smooth. And apart from this, money will be also in our hand, and one job is confirmed. I have tried to keep the promotion 4 years time. After completing our education, 4-year promotion is also there, and self transfer is also there. And when we are transferring to any of the cities, metropolitan cities or hi-fi cities, no problem is coming in the system. We are automatically by self entering into that and finding our job. One job is permanent. So now I am concluding my session of the 85th session of Organized Self-Employment Ministry with same enthusiasm, from Sardapur, Lohna Road, Darbhanga, Bihar, India, pin code 847407, mobile number 63973601717, and from my book Truth Only Trumps, which I am selling in the market, and from Labour Party of India Fist of the Hand, on which I am proceeding this session. And my communication address on email is osemb office2001@gmail.com, between room number 1 to 6, that I call President House, room number 1 to 6, which is under control of one President of 26 January 1950. First President House, Shiv Puran, 12 Jyotirmandir, 175 crore Jyotirmandir, Pushpanjali Arati and enchanting of Truth Only Trumps. Second Rashtrapati Bhavan, Vishnu Puran, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, Amit Puran, 12 Jyotirmandir, 175 crore Jyotirmandir, Pushpanjali Arati, enchanting of Truth Only Trumps. Third Rashtrapati Bhavan, ISBN Puran, Brahma Suraj Puran, Law Education Puran, starting from Truth Only Trumps, and then 12 Sanatan Dharma Jyotir book, and 12 Medal District Bharat Ratna, Padam Shri, Padam Vibhushan and Nobel Prize winner of India writers, and 175 crore ISBN certificate Pushpanjali Aarti in chanting of Truth Knowledge Drums month. Then Rashtrapati Bhavan number 4, that is of Adi Shakti Jagdamba, Hindu woman and world woman, Durga Saraswati Rashtrapati Bhavan, President House and the Devi Bhagwat President House, 12 Jyotin Mandir and 175 crore Jyotin Mandir, and 12 Medal District Bharat Ratna, Padam Shri, Padam Vibhushan, ISBN Hindu women writers, and then 175 crore medalist book Pushpanjali Aarti in chanting of Truth Only Trumps mantra. Then Rashtrapati Bhavan number 5, Hindu Varshkrit, Mithila Varshkrit, North, South, East, West, Central India Varshkrit, 7 lakh Hindu village Sadchayat Varshkrit, 100 Upanishad, 4 Puranas and 18 Puranas and 4 Vedas, ISBN certificate, Pushpanjali Aarti in chanting of Truth Only Trumps mantras. Then government history, Hindu government history, time husband, time by 31st August 1946, British government document for independency. Then our shadow document of 2nd September 1946 to 15 August 1946, interim government. And then when we made our constitution, 26 January 1950 to 99 member shadow document, and election commission of India a shadow document, which we are calling self-funding, self-work, certain cash, certain fiscal credit per month. So election commission of India, as we are becoming self-employed government job servant in documented signatured economy, and the representative of MPs and MLA from 1947 till the 2021 and continuation of the years, as we will continue with this shadow document Pushpanjali Aarti and enchanting of Truth Only Trumps mantra, so that we can become self-employed government job servant with four economy: mixed economy, socialist economy, capitalist economy, and organized documented signature economy. Thank you.